And immediately outside the jail cell, we could have a vigil there every night. And it would send a big, bold message. It would make the police state show its butt to everyone. You want to act like a bunch of commie socialists? Well, let's let the world see it. Show everyone who you are. Everyone. I saw you going for that, Jim. That's why you see that pregnant pause. I waited. Show them who you are, man. Show Kim Jong-un. Show all the dictators of the world. Show them exactly who you are. Show them who you are. Put your presidential opponent for the presidency in 2024 and a former president in jail. We're speaking about a stolen election. And let me bring up another interesting point. I heard from Holman Jenkins yesterday. Holman Jenkins writes at the Wall Street Journal. This was a brilliant point. Jim, as the audience ombudsman, if I don't sum it up as well as he did, stop me and say, I don't get it. Although you've heard it twice, you heard it on the podcast, so it's kind of unfair. But pretend you heard it the first time. Jenkins brought up an interesting point about how all these special tyrants and prosecutors, Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, Twinkies, up in New York, Alvin Bragg, how they've all got themselves in a weird bind right now. Because they're assuming, Jack Smith and others, that they can interfere in an election strongly enough that Trump has no chance of winning. I don't think any of them have factored in that Trump, matter of fact, not only stands a chance of winning, but a damn good one. So Jenkins brings up this fascinating little conundrum I don't think they've realized that they've caused. Trump, number one, should go to jail. I don't mean he should go to jail now. I mean, he should not postpone to go to jail. Let be a political prisoner. We will elect our first political prisoner. But I want you to think about this. This is what Jenkins had to say. Let's say Trump wins the election in November. There's the president-elect period from November to January, where he's not the president, but he's been elected. After the meeting of the Electoral College and the votes been tallied, concessions and all that. Jack Smith and Fannie Willis are assuming Trump isn't going to win, but what if he does? Can you imagine if if there is a trial going on in Georgia or elsewhere, a trial where the prosecutor, Fannie Willis, said, we're prosecuting this guy because he's claiming an election was stolen, and you're not allowed to do that? Can you imagine that trial going as the Democrats who lose the next election are simultaneously claiming the election was stolen, which you know they'll do because they've said that in every single election they've lost in the last 30 years. Oh, they haven't thought that through, have they? They haven't thought any of that through. A brilliant, brilliant point by Jenkins. How these people are so stupid they've thought through none of this. Imagine the Joe Biden and his team claiming the Russian collusion thing, the election was stolen from them. At the same time, a trial against Donald Trump is going on, claiming you're not allowed to claim an election was stolen. Jim, you get it? How bad of it? They've factored none of this in. Oh, but they're smart people. Surely they thought this. No, they haven't. They are stupid. They think they're going to interfere in the election to such a significant degree that Trump doesn't have a shot. They have not factored in at all that Donald Trump may actually win this thing. And if he does, they're going to put him on trial for claiming an election was stolen, as Democrats will be claiming an election was stolen. They've thought through none of this because they're stupid people. They are stupid, smart people. And stupid, smart people are the most dangerous people on planet Earth because they don't understand the limits to their own knowledge. All right, I'm going to talk about the 2020 battle plan coming up next. How they're just bringing it right back. Again, Biden in the basement, mask on the face, ballot in the mailbox. They're not even hiding it anymore. The evidence is right in front of you. Coming up next, we'll be right back. If you're a timeshare owner, you're probably upset that your yearly dues continue to increase. With an A+ rating at the PEB and over 900 5-star testimonials, Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and in a specific time frame. They're the only company you can trust, having helped over 18,000 owners legally and permanently get out. Call my friends today for a free, no-obligation consultation at 844-284-4864 or LoneStarTransfer.com.
Labor Day's coming, and the experts at Omaha Steaks help you celebrate summer's last hurrah with 50% off site-wide during their Labor Day sale. Go to OmahaSteaks.com, enter Garden in the search bar for exclusive packages like the Griller's Labor Day Feast. Plus, your order includes 8 free mouthwatering burgers and 8 free gourmet Chipotle for excellent order to Garden. But hurry, offer expires soon. The 50% off site-wide Labor Day sale at OmahaSteaks.com with keyword Garden in the search bar. See site for details. Omaha Steaks, America's original butcher. Dan Bongino.
Hello, South Florida. Joyce Kaufman here. Be sure to join me weekdays at my new time, 3 p.m. afternoons here on 850 WFTL.
You may not have heard the term fiduciary, but if you're working with a financial professional, it's important to know what a fiduciary means. A fiduciary, per license, has the duty to put the client's best interests first. In other words, your interests over our own. My name is Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and as a fiduciary, we must choose the best investment product available and have reasonable basis for that advice. Most financial professionals are simply paid a commission for selling you a product. Trajan Wealth is fee only, which means we're paid a low, flat fee, and that gives us incentive to grow your portfolio because our interests are aligned. If you're working with someone who is more interested in selling you a product or seems more interested in making a quick commission, then call me, Jeff Jr., and our team of fiduciaries at Trajan Wealth. Call Trajan today at 561-390-1000 or visit TrajanWealth.com.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. I mean, 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
For more than a century, AM radio has evolved to meet the needs of our community. In their car, at home, or on the job, more than 80 million listeners depend on AM radio each month. AM radio is also the backbone of the emergency alert system, which keeps us safe in dangerous times. It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Here's what's happening at 850WFTL.com.
News Talk 850 WFTL has two ways for you to win. Register to win various sweepstakes at 850WFTL.com and get rewarded when you listen on the 850 WFTL mobile app.
/protect yourself. A message from the American Lung Association in collaboration with Pfizer.
Furnished by the American Lung Association.
Hey, this is Dan Bongino. Meet Candace. After finding out she was pregnant, she considered abortion. But after hearing her baby's heartbeat on an ultrasound, she chose life.
Sonogram sealed the deal for me. My baby was like this tiny little spectrum of hope, and I saw his heart beating on the screen. Knowing that there's life growing inside, that sonogram changed my life. Thank you to everybody that has
Imagine the guy who's got the telescope, you see this come at you.